Hi, welcome to my channel. As always, this is a very off-the-cuff video because I found both children to be asleep at the same time. I'm wearing mascara, so I was like, right, better film a video. So today is Nova's 7-month update. And as I mentioned, she is asleep, but I'll bring her in a bit so we can have a little look at what she looks like. Yeah, this last month has been big. Lots and lots of stuff, lots of changes, lots of new things. So just before she turned 6 months, we started weaning. And now, obviously, over that month, she's become just like an eater. I'm going to do a blog post all about our weaning journey, so stay tuned for that. But she is now just like properly eating all foods. We do a mix of baby-led and spoon-fed, which is weird and just makes her really old. Like when we're out and about, they both have a snack. I'll put a clip here actually of us the other day at a National Trust, and she's just sat just very sweetly munching on her little Snack-a-Jack rice cake thing. Oh yeah, so that's made her feel very old. She's also really properly sitting and sits and plays with toys, which has completely transformed my life. It's really just transformed my days. So Jet is in nursery a day and a half, and that day and a half was just starting to feel a bit wasted because he's in nursery, I'm paying out money and missing time with him, and then Nova was just needing me a lot in that time, which is fair enough. And then suddenly, as soon as she could sit, she'll just sit and play with her toys for quite a good while, and I'm suddenly able to get so much more done, and I just feel like my whole life has been transformed. But I'm aware that then the next stage is crawling, so I'm trying to really make the most of this stage, which is the best stage, where they can sit up, they can entertain themselves, but they are trapped where they are, which is just ideal. And I think they always get really annoyed like just before they then start in the next stage. So I think she was happy when she was lying down with her like her play gym mobile thing, and then you could tell as soon as she was wanting to sit up but couldn't, she was just getting so angry. And I think they're like developmentally kind of like when they're ready, they kind of know they're ready for the next stage, but physically they can't do it. I think they just get really frustrated. So it's really nice seeing her sit and just really enjoy sitting. And then I'm sure we're gonna then hit when she then wants to crawl, but she can't quite crawl and she's gonna get frustrated. But for now, it's lovely. A happy stationary baby is just the best thing ever. Also this month, we have moved Nova in with Jet. So they're now sharing a bedroom. Again, it kind of feels like quite a big thing, so I feel like I kind of need to do a whole video or blog or something about that process, because obviously I could waffle on about that for ages. But yeah, so she's gone in with him. She's still in her snooze pod. I've obviously just like done up the sides and put the bars in so that it's nice and secure. And she's actually still in her sleepy head in her snooze pod, which is very tight and very snug, but she quite likes it. I think she likes that it kind of really holds her. I never swaddled her, but I think in a way this almost feels like being swaddled, because she's kind of held and really cozy in the sleepy head, and she sleeps on her side and sucks her thumb. She's gone in with him, and it kind of blows my mind that when each of them cries, the other one doesn't wake up. And I was convinced that wouldn't happen. I thought they're definitely going to wake each other up, because I feel like Jet, if I go in and do something, I can often wake him, and then she can be sobbing and he just doesn't stir. It's so weird. So it's been a real success in terms of them sharing. Other stuff's gone on that has not been a success, but actually I think the sharing has gone really smoothly. She also, I think, must be teething or something. So then also just chose to do everything all in one. So just as we moved them into the same bedroom, I also stopped breastfeeding her in the night. So I'm keen to stop breastfeeding her just in general now. I kind of feel like I'm done. I feel like I've been done for a while, but every day just kind of passes, and it's like, what day do you wake up and think like, right, today I'm gonna make a change? So I think I just kind of have carried on just for ease and just kind of floating through life. It was kind of a natural thing because we moved her out of our bedroom. I then now need to get up and go through to be feeding her, and I just can't be bothered to be doing that. And I know she's eating, so I know she doesn't need to be feeding now in the night. Like, she's getting everything she needs, so it's just for comfort, and I'm not really down with that. So she still has her dream feed anywhere between like 10 and midnight, depending when we go to bed. And then I still feed her first thing in the morning. But anything in between that, if she wakes up, we just take her a bottle of water, or just like soothe her and put her back down. I think I have maybe just completely coincidentally chosen to stop breastfeeding her just as she is going through something, like if she's going through a sleep regression or she's teething or something. But her nights for the past few weeks have been rubbish. But I really don't think it's to do with the fact I've stopped breastfeeding her, because I will explain. So basically she's been waking loads in the night. Like one night she was up from 1 a.m. and just basically was up until the morning. She'd go down for about 5 minutes literally and then just wake screaming. We'd comfort her, maybe go back down and then wake again, and then she was happy and chatting for ages, and then in the end at like 3 a.m. or something, Henry just brought her through here and he just sat and did some work and she played as if it was the morning. So some nights like that have just been completely horrific, and then other nights kind of sleeping for 45 minutes, an hour, and then waking. But it's waking with this like really sudden cry, which is what makes me think it's teeth or something that's like a pain, because it also makes me appreciate actually how good she's been until now. And I did know she was good, but only when they go bad do you realise how good they were. And she was really good at self-settling. So we put her down to bed awake and she just kind of chats to herself and just slowly drifts off to sleep, and has been amazing. And I know that she can do the same in the night. So this kind of not being able to settle and really crying out, I feel like must be teeth. It's so hard because you feel like you blame everything on teeth, but I feel like it must be teeth because I can't see what else it is. I don't think it's to do with the fact I've stopped breastfeeding her, because on a couple of the nights when it's got really desperate, I have breastfed her and it has soothed her and she has fallen asleep, but she's then woken again like half an hour later screaming. I don't think it's that she's been fighting that change. So in terms of feeding, I think that's going fine. She's taken a bottle of water, she hasn't refused that, and she's had quite a bit, and then Henry's been able to pat her and soothe her and she's fallen back to sleep and gone back down. But yeah, so she's moved bedroom, slowly stopping breastfeeding, not breastfeeding in the night, eating food, sitting and playing, just generally laughing and being brilliant. She's so sweet. She says dad 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 and chats a lot. She still is obsessed with Jet. He just comes into her eye line and she lights up. He makes her laugh so much. They are so rough with each other. They do rough and tumble the whole time, and I'm always nervous and I'm always saying, gentle hands, gentle with your sister, gentle with Nova, don't sit on her, don't stand on her. But she just thinks it's hilarious. She thinks the whole thing is just brilliant. I think it's just that younger sibling thing where she just loves that he gives her any attention, so she just takes it. Her naps have kind of fallen into quite a nice routine now. She is she's normally up around 6, and then she normally has a nap at about 9-ish. I'm not super strict, but it's roughly about 9. Sometimes it's 10, but around that kind of, normally it's kind of like as we're heading out, so she'll fall asleep in the buggy. But yeah, if we're home, I put her down about 9:30, depending when she woke up, and that's a shorter sleep. And then she has another nap at maybe like midday, and that hopefully normally is quite a good nap, like could be like a couple of hours, and then they both go down to bed at 6:30. So she's basically now just on 2 naps. Can you hear upstairs dog? Upstairs they've got a puppy and it's really quite annoying, and every night it just barks and howls for about 2 hours. I think they're sleep training. I think that's everything. And check out below, I've done a whole new website with lots of new bits and pages and fancy little things for you to check out. So check that out below, and our Instagram, come and follow us. And subscribe to see more of these type of videos where I waffle on about babies and annoying dogs. Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Peace out.